Today, once again, here on ICRT and also on my syndicate show, Asia Pop 40, we have a guest who is tuned in all the way from the UK. And yes, we reach out to one of our favorites. Today is JC Stewart. What's up, mate? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I am very well here. How are things in London right now?
It's good. We're locked down again, so not so good.
Yep.
But it's okay. You're still allowed to go to work. You can still order food. That's the main thing. But it's okay. It's okay.
Well, I mean, lockdown is a good thing and a bad thing, right? I mean, the bad thing is, of course, COVID-19, but the good thing is at least we're doing something about it.
Yeah.
Recently, JC did a sort of online streamed concert. I think that was 4 days ago, right?
Yeah, so I did it. I've just released a new EP. So I did a live stream concert from my family farm in Northern Ireland. So we haven't used the farm for anything in sort of 20, 30 years before I was born. And so we went into the old farmhouse and through all the sheds. And it was actually really amazing because all my family were there. And a lot of like my uncles and aunties hadn't been to the farm since they were kids. So it was like really emotional for everybody and a really lovely thing to do.
Oh, that's amazing. I actually didn't know that. So it's almost like a mini concert to your family and extended family while it's being streamed live.
Kind of. They were kind of helping me do it more so than them being the audience. They were like helping me set up everything and like, sorting out food for everybody and like making everything work. So it was like a team effort. It was great.
That's amazing because, I mean, your music, the content of your music is in some way or another really they contributed to it, right? It's your life experience and they of course have been a part of it. But let's talk about your family a little bit. Are there any musicians in the family?
My mom sings a little bit. She sings in a choir sometimes, and my grandfather used to sing in the pubs, but that's as far as it goes, really. I'm kind of the first person to really run with it. So I don't know what happened, to be honest.
Wait, okay. So Granddad used to sing in the pubs. Is that before he had a few or after he had a few or during?
I would probably say after.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, that would have been in like the 50s, 60s, a long time ago. So but yeah, I mean, there's music in every Irish family. Music is the lifeblood of the whole thing. But
there really is. I mean, there's been so many exceptional Irish singers, songwriters, and bands. U2, Westlife, The Script, Hozier, Niall Horan. Actually, I heard you're working on something with him.
Yeah, my next single is coming out in January. I wrote with Niall.
Yeah.
So that's really exciting. We were kind of just, there's a song bouncing back and forward, so we got to work on it together. And yeah, I've been working with sort of The Script and Snow Patrol recently as well. So there's a lovely little Irish community that we all kind of get to hang out and work together. It's great.
Oh, Snow Patrol, you said?
The Snow Patrol actually signed me 3 years ago. They were the first band, the first people who ever gave me a chance in music. They saw me at a show in Brighton in England in a pub to like 20 people. And the drummer just came up to me and offered me he was like, I'll pay for you to live in London for a year and write songs. And they've been helping, and they took me on tour around Europe and for like 6 months. It was insane.
Oh, so they helped you get things started, and from what I hear, they're going to be in your next project, which likely is going to be an LP, a studio album, right?
Yeah. So hopefully an album next year at some point. And yeah, I've been working with Snow Patrol for a while, so yeah, they'll be involved in some shape or form. Who knows what yet?
Yo, that's music, literal music to my ears. Okay, but let's talk about this EP that just dropped. When the light hits the room. 4 tracks from it, and I think my favorite is either, I can't decide if it's Friday or Valium, but let's talk about this one. How long has it been since you started writing that first song, and what the whole production process looked like?
It's been a really strange process because I think the idea of the EP came up like a month ago for the first time.
Okay.
So I wrote Hard to Believe over lockdown and had a few of the other ideas kind of floating about. And then out of nowhere, we kind of like moved some things about, and all of a sudden there was this gap in my schedule.
Yeah.
And we were talking, and the idea of releasing an EP came up. And I hung out with Tom O'Dell, who's another musician, and we wrote it together in the end. And it took 10 days, start to finish.
Wow,
so
really?
It was a quick. We had like literally 12 hours a day. We're just like, we have to get this done. And we ended up writing 7 songs, 4 of which ended up making the EP because of time issues.
Yeah.
We didn't finish the other ones. We were like, we don't have time. Gotta go somewhere else. And it was stressful, but it was amazing.
Now, I want to quote one of your lines. You let me know what song this is from, and let me know.
I hope I know.
You better know. It goes, I just want to find someone that I can spend the rest of my life with. Which song is it from, and have you found that someone?
So there's a song called Rest of My Life, and I think I have, cheesily. Yeah, I think I have. We were writing songs that day. It was the first day I ever met Tom. And we were in the studio, and we'd written like 3 or 4 songs, or like started 3 or 4 songs, but they weren't kind of like, they're okay. They weren't really making us feel anything. And then we were like, what do we want to talk about? And we were we didn't want to write a breakup song, so I haven't broken up with anybody in a long time. We didn't want to write a boring song about anything. We're like, what are we all feeling?
Mm-hmm.
And the whole EP was about searching for that thing that is the end goal, the thing that's going to make you happy. And I was like, well, you just want to find someone to spend the rest of my life with. And he was like, well, that's the lyric.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah,
so we just have to write the song around that line. And it took a while. It took maybe 3 or 4 days. But we got there, and really proud of that one.
Hey, is that how it works? By the way, first off, if anyone follows JC's Instagram, I think we know who that special someone is, and congratulations, you do look very happy.
I'm punching so hard. She's so hot. It's great.
But when you write a song, is that how it works? Like you come up with the lyric, and then you write the rest around that line?
I find I write my best songs doing that.
Yeah, okay.
But I was in here yesterday writing songs, and I didn't have a lyric, and they're just they're okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like all my best songs I've had the line of the chorus, or the one bit that people are like is going to stand out, and then I write around that. Like I Need You to Hate Me was the same, Lying That You Love Me was the same. Most songs off that, all the songs off the EP were the same. So yeah.
Okay. So for your fans, strictly JC, can you tell me a line that you've been working on maybe today, yesterday, or day before, and we're gonna start looking for this line in music that you release?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go into my notes. I don't know if I have any at the minute. That's the problem.
Okay.
What do you know about love? But I think it's rubbish.
What do you know about love? I think it's rubbish.
Well, not that I think it's rubbish. That was just me adding that. Just what do you know about love?
Oh, okay. Maybe this is where you can add that second part to it.
I actually like that. What you know about love? Because I think it's rubbish. And that's it. Yeah.
Making music on the fly here. One last thing we want to talk about, and this started with something that happened this morning. So for us, this morning, it's about 6 p.m. right here. And 12 hours ago, we were having a conversation with Alesso, the DJ and producer who's here in Taiwan, and he talked about playing a lot of video games lately, and he talked about FIFA 2021, and I realized that JC
my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, right? All right, so I'm still stuck on 2020. I haven't made the investment into 21. Can you tell me if it's worth it?
It's worth every penny. Every penny.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay, that's good to hear.
No, it's my girlfriend hates it, honestly.
Of course.
She'll like leave or whatever, and I'll be playing it, and then she'll come back like 3 hours later, and she's like, "You haven't moved." I'm like,
"Yeah,
literally just left." She's like, "It's been 3 hours." I'm like, "No, I've just started."
It's crazy.
I need like an 8-hour stretch in that video game to properly dig into it. I love it.
Did you tell her that, honey, not only have I not moved, I haven't taken a piss, I haven't had a drink of water, and I haven't blinked for 3 hours?
No, because she can see all the bags of McDonald's that are sitting around me as well. So she knows.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's hope you have a great season. And of course, thank you for the EP. Appreciate it, love it. And make sure this LP that you're working on comes out soon so that we can enjoy more music from you. In the meantime, everyone, go and listen to When the Light Hits the Room from JC Stewart. Thank you for joining us here today.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
You too.